Jake Paul continues to chase marquee names in his quest for boxing legitimacy. Over the past few years, Paul has headlined a string of crossover bouts, often squaring off against ex-UFC stars. While his fight card has leaned heavily on name value and entertainment, Paul insists his long-term ambition is to capture a recognized title. His confidence only grew after defeating 58-year-old boxing legend Mike Tyson last November. The problem child was eyeing a blockbuster clash with multi-division champion Canelo Alvarez, with the two camps allegedly deep in discussions. However, the potential superfight quickly fizzled out as the Mexican superstar dismissed the bout entirely, opting instead to sign a 4-fight deal with Riyadh season. However, that wasn't the only high-profile opportunity that slipped through Paul's fingers this year. In a recent interview with IFL TV, Jake Paul stated that a mega fight with Gervonta Davis was all but finalized, with talks advancing to the brink of an official announcement. However, the deal ultimately fell through as the reigning WBA lightweight champion chose to prioritize on his rematch against Lamont Roach Jr. "Yeah, it was highly talked about and in negotiations, and almost ready to make happen," Paul said. "But he has to do his rematch with Lamont and get that W. Then we'll be able to run it back. But me and Gervonta were scheduled to fight, for sure. Even if the deal had gone through, the matchup would have raised eyebrows due to the extreme weight differences. Tank fights at lightweight, where the limit is 135 pounds. In stark contrast, Paul weighed in at a bulky 227 pounds for his recent heavyweight showdown with Tyson and typically competes in the cruiserweight division. With potential bouts against Alvarez and Davis no longer in play, the problem child has now set his sights on former unified heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua, eyeing a blockbuster clash sometime in early 2026. Jake Paul boasts a boxing record of 11-1, with 7 of those victories coming by way of knockout. Meanwhile, Davis is fresh off a gritty majority draw against Roach Jr. last month. Tank remains unbeaten in his professional career, holding a 3-0-0-1 record with 28 wins by knockout.